Okay, and we are live. Yes. Welcome, everyone. Hello, and thank you for joining us. Welcome to my channel. I am Ananda Rose, and today we are doing the activation for South America. Now, it's kind of a different activation. As you can see, there are three people. There are two people in a call and one sitting here in my office, and we're going to do South America's activation. Welcome, Mateo. Welcome, Mariana. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much that you took the time to do this. And I know that you are in a beautiful place, but you're gonna tell me more about the place, right? So before we get going with that, I just want to bring us in with the prayer, with the light language prayer and a clearing, if that's okay, because that's what we do. Okay. There we are. Clearing, clearing, clearing. Yeah. Everybody, thank you for coming. Anyone who's watching now live, anyone who'll be watching in the future, we are here bringing in some activations into South America, one of the continents of the Southern Hemisphere. That has been the intention, where we just come in and we bring in the light codes, the activations to awaken people to their true selves, their authentic selves, but also to all the guides that are working with them, and in particular the dragons that are coming through as elementals to help us here in this time and space right now on our planet. So I'll invite you to take a moment to breathe. Hiara koto wharanachai. Welcome. Yeah, maruto koronachai, tikara toto koronachai. Wang le la 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 kia makuto toro te raya to wharanachai. Welcome, everybody. Welcome right now in this time and space, in this moment. And then whenever it is that you feel called to, that you will find this video, that you will find this time of activation, for this is timeless. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Karmatia. Okay, and as we come back, we're coming back into this moment. Before we go into South America's activation, and I say anything I need to say, please, everybody, we invite you to be patient with us. Mariana and Mateo are out there on the grounds. They are holding space. They are holding space. They're holding space for the people of the continent, the people of their country, which is Ecuador, the people of their city, the people of this place where they are in, which is a place where the Incas were said to be. And there is evidence of them. And so they are going to show us where they are. And Mateo is going to lead us through, and they're going to go to a middle ground where they'll stand whilst we do the activation, and they will hold space and bring in light codes as they stand there, and they do that with us. Now, I'm eternally grateful for this, because Mariana is here because she is the energy healer, and she's bringing in the light codes and calling in that which we need right now for truth, for authenticity, for our people, for our planet. Mateo is there as her translator. And so we are eternally grateful for these two wonderful beings, these beings who have come here now to stand and hold the space for humanity and for their people, for their people that they relate to, but for all of us, because this is affecting all of us here right now in this time and space. So Mateo and Mariana, it's over to you. So you are on mute. Okay. Oh, thank you.
So first I'm going to show the place where we're at the moment. Give me 1 second. Okay. So this place is called Pumamungo. It was supposed to be the second capital of the Inca Empire. As you can see here, it used to be like a lot of small, you can call it houses. That's the one we are seeing now. And they selected this place because they made an offer to the sun, and we are surrounded with different mountains, and here was the center where they were able to get the energy. So, as today, it is a museum and an area where you can see the cultures that have been here in this place. As you were saying, it's like a really important part of our culture and the city here in Cuenca, Ecuador. I'm going to show you here then. Well, they have like different systems. As you can see, they also made the channel to bring water from the river that is close by.
Yes.
And they used to have different kind of vegetation and things they used to make the rituals with.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, here is an easy explanation of all the religions and myths they used to believe in. That's why they selected this place,
Yes.
because we are like surrounded by different mountains or peaks where they believe it to be like sacred.
Yes. Yes.
They used to call the mountains Apu.
Mm.
That it's like a sacred temple.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
I don't know if
So now you're going
you want this.
downstairs. So now you're going down the stairs towards the middle of the little circle, the big circle place. Is that where you're
Yes.
going to? Okay, no worries. You keep going, and I'll just you want to keep talking to us whilst you go there, or what would you like to do?
Okay. Well, we're going to keep showing the.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. No, you were okay.
Okay, let me change. Just give me a moment. Okay.
Yeah, okay, there we are. Yeah, going down to the circle. Such a beautiful place.
Yes, it has been. I was telling you before that they didn't know the ruins were here before, so there was a school previously here, but after they started to find different things,
Yes.
they found out that it was like an archaeology area where they can find more information about the Inca Empire.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Wow. Yeah. So the little house that we saw, the little cottage kind of house that was there, where is that a traditional house? Is that like is that a traditional house?
Well, it used to be the first constructions that the Inca Empire did in
Wow.
this area.
Okay. Okay.
And it's a recreation of the houses to be surrounding this place.
Yes. Wow. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so pleased that you're showing us this because, doing these activations, we want to be able to do activations with people that are there on the ground, touching the ground. So I've been doing my research as you're walking down, I'm just going to talk so that we just keep a conversation flowing, okay? I've been doing my research a little bit, and I think what for me, I understand that the main ancient cultures in South America were the Incas, the Aztecs, and the Mayans. Do we have that? Do you think that information is right from what you know and what Mom knows?
Well, yes, it used to be. Well, here in South America, the biggest one
Yes.
was the Incas. Well, like Central America,
Yes.
it was the Mayas. But
Oh,
yeah, I think their influence reached all the region.
yes.
So there used to be also previous like cities, but the Incas were the ones that started to unite South America
Oh,
as
wow.
they
That's,
reached different countries.
yeah, yeah. So, I'll tell you, I'm quite fascinated that they say, how they say Native American tribes in North America, they're talking about Native American tribes of South America. It's never occurred to me that that could be the case, but now I'm coming to realize more and more there are Native American tribes there. And I don't know if Native American is the right word to use, and I apologize if that's the wrong word. So, well, what can you say about that? Look how beautiful. Wow, that is beautiful.
Yeah, it's also, I mean, they were great architects and design of their cities. You
Yes,
can tell how they built this to, yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I'm going to keep showing you, but
yes,
it
yes, of
was
course.
incredible how
Yeah,
they,
yeah. So what can you
um,
say about the tribes? I mean, is that correct about tribes in North in
yeah,
South America?
yeah, that's correct. Well, here in Cuenca, we have a museum that we can probably go like 4,000 years ago, where they started to find artifacts that were made by tribes that used to live here.
Okay, wow.
So it has been 1,000 of years where the tribes that were like starting to expand and create like the civilization here in South America.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, wow. That's awesome. I'm quite fascinated with it. And I mean, we know like, for example, we talk about people in the mountains in Peru and things like that. But you just never think, oh, this is a First Nations people, and that there's not just one tribe. There's just not one tribe showing themselves in front, in the forefront, but there's many beyond that, and there's a whole history with that, and there's a different language altogether. Because there are many languages I'm understanding in South America, obviously because they are different countries. It's not just Spanish or Portuguese that came in with the colonization, but I also
Uh,
understand that there's Italian people there in certain parts of South America, and they brought their
yes.
flavor. And then, of course, the original peoples that were there also have the language. Is my understanding
Well,
right about that?
yes. Well, the new languages basically came with colonization, but the previous language from the Inca people used to be Quechua or
Yes,
Quechua, but it
yes,
depends also on the country where you are speaking of, because as the Incas were like, well, on Peru, Colombia, or even almost reaching Venezuela,
yeah.
um, the language varies depending on the region. So that's why
Okay.
here in Ecuador we call it Quechua, and on Peru they
Yes,
call it Quechua.
yes, yes.
And,
Yeah. I heard about Quechua, that it's the native language. Yeah.
previous to that language, we used to have several ones. But our languages that are basically lost now. So
Okay. 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 Wow.
we're almost,
So much
yeah.
history.
Hmm.
So, do South America is a rich continent, I believe. I believe the whole planet is rich. And when I was growing up, they would talk about the gold in South America. We did a story in school about it was called The Royal Hunt of the Sun, and it was about how the colonists had gone there, but they had negotiated for gold. Is so that could be just a book written, but is it any line of truth in it from you
Yes,
understanding the
it
history?
actually is true. No, that's correct. When they were colonizing our country,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Ah, wow.
While they were doing that, it's true that they asked us. I mean, the people in charge of the civilization, they were able to learn really fast the language of, in this case, Spanish,
Yes.
and they started to negotiate that, yeah, to keep their lives or anything, they will need to give some quantity of gold.
Yeah.
So that's how it started, and then they also had, but there's also, for example, here in Ecuador, at least, there's a myth where they should hide the gold from the people who are colonizing
Yeah.
colonizing the. So till now they don't know where it was hidden. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's true what you learn at
Okay.
school, but
Yeah. Yeah. So you've arrived in the middle, have you, of the circle?
yes.
Okay, I'm going to hand it over to you to say now. I'm going to stop asking questions to tell us where you are, what is happening, what it looks like. It's beautiful. It's amazing. You go for it.
Okay, so well, basically here, what they're explaining is the importance of the nature inside the culture of the Incas, where they will grow different plants that will work good together, and that way they will not affect the the ground where they were living.
Yes.
And you can see they connect, or they did the connection with the river, the importance of the water. And
Ah,
I was telling you before, they selected this place because, yeah, I mean, the water was one of the first things that was important to making the new civilization. So I'm just going to show you
yes.
the channel, the channel, and where it connects the river.
I see.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, por acá. Yeah. So as you can see, well, I would like to show you the river where we are like
Okay.
100 meters away.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Uh-huh. But yeah, basically they made this big channel where
Wow.
they will bring the water inside their living area,
Yeah.
and well, yeah.
Wow. It's so pretty. So beautiful. Ah.
Just give me a moment. I'm going to go back to the area.
You got to go back that way. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, there we are. There we are. I just love it. The energy. I can feel the energy of this place. It's very cooling and calming. Am I understanding it the right way? It's a different energy. It's almost like you just, you know.
It really is. You can tell the difference while
Yeah,
being
yeah,
here.
yeah. Wow. Okay.
Hi.
Yes. Hi.
Okay, we're going to keep moving. There used to be a lake, a small lake.
Yes.
Just give us some moment.
Okay. Okay. So you're showing us something else? Oh, there we are. You're showing us something else. Good. So you're going to the river now, are you, Mateo?
Uh, yeah, I'm going to check where the closest area is. So just give us
Okay.
a moment.
Because once you get there, maybe we can then we'll do the activation. But I mean, this is important for us to see, obviously. Hmm. So, oh, Mateo, you are on mute.
Ah, yes, yes, sorry.
That's okay. I thought you didn't know. Yeah, sorry. Were you speaking with
Yeah,
us?
I'm just going to show you
Okay.
the lake here.
Good, good, good,
Uh,
good.
it's an area where they used to use this water for baths and everything, but now it's like,
Oh, I see. How beautiful.
As you can see, the flow of the water, it's coming
Yes.
from the river. So
Yeah. Wow. It's interesting how beautiful the energies. I can see big buildings in the background there, but still the energy is very different, isn't it? It feels quite
yeah,
calming and peaceful.
they found this place to be, as they found this place to be archaeological, it's one of the areas of the city where there's still this green space, and
Right.
they were able to keep it as as natural as possible.
Okay.
For example, here it's called Huayna Capac,
Yes.
that was born in Tomebamba, that is the river. Or
Mm.
the construction of a kucha or a lagoon in honor of the
Yes.
god Tirsi Wirakucha.
Yes.
For
Yes.
this, it took advantage of the slopes of the area and the rising of the Pomebamba River that runs a few meters from the site. So, yeah, I mean, the river it's really close by. So they build all of this based on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Strong energy of the Incas here. I feel you can almost feel like I can almost hear the other wavelengths that they're in. Feels like they're still there, but on another dimension. Is
Yeah,
it?
my mom is telling me that a few meters from here, there are some plants that used to be sacred to them too. So
Yeah.
she's let me go there and show that to you too.
Yes. No worries. You keep going. So for everybody, as we are going, so Mateo, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read something out to everybody whilst you're walking there. Just let me know when you get there, all right?
Yes,
So,
sure.
so friends, I want to say today, thank you so much to our friends there in Ecuador, in Cuenca, that are showing us this beautiful place where the Incas were the second biggest empire of the Incas were. Now, I want to show you the picture for the guide that's coming through today. That's the picture, and I'm going to put it up on screen very shortly as soon as we arrive. That is the picture. Now, I wondered why this picture came through. It's a number 11 card, and it's called Alignments of the Heart. And now it really looks, doesn't it? It looks very, to me, I feel a lot of Inca. I feel a lot of golden sun energy with this. And when I read this card, I believe this is it. And today, what we're doing is, I will put that up shortly as soon as we get to the destination with Mateo, after we get to the destination with Mateo, because I would like us all to look at it. We're going to talk about South America, the amazing South America. All right. Mateo, just interrupt me if you need to show me the plants,
Yeah,
okay?
no. Well, basically, this is what they used to consider a sacred place.
Yes.
This kind of there are no flowers at the moment, but
Wow.
this one. Uh, you
All
can
right.
see the yellow one. The
Yes.
small
Yes.
flower. It used to be
Yes.
used in different rituals, and that's why it was like an important plant for
Yeah.
them. There's also the importance of the birds and their interpretation of the myths
Okay.
they used to have. So that's why we also have here like different birds.
Yes.
But this is built recently, but to
Yeah.
show and to preserve them.
All right. Okay. Making sure that they don't they remain the species remain continues, not becoming extinct. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That's a parrot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's called Guacamayo escarlata.
Okay. Okay. Wow. And this is obviously a very old bird, very originally very old origins.
Yeah, well, here she's going to read this.
Yes.
The Wild
Okay.
Birds Pupamungo Rescue Center was great to learn about and value the fauna of the ephemeral natural environment in which Cañaris and Incas live. Their myths and legends, the respect they had for nature. So it basically is to show the tradition of the contemporary myths of the Guacamayan serpiente that was like one of their myths of the creation of the human for
Mm.
them.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Right. Okay, so are we looking at more plants?
No, that's
That's what
well.
Mom. Right.
Yes, we are going to move to this area.
Okay. Okay. So when
I was thinking
go on.
on showing you the river, but I think it's not possible from here.
Okay.
Let
Okay.
me check.
That's okay. We saw some water, so I'm assuming that water comes from that river, right? The little lake that was there.
Yeah, well, I think I can show it from.
Okay. Okay. That's all
Like,
right.
the water enters this way,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
it's connected to the river. I don't know if you can see it from here.
I
It's
can't
called
see.
Tomibamba.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. I can see that beyond the trees.
yeah, she's right
Yeah.
there.
Yes, I see. I see. Yes. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for going all that way for us. What would
No,
Mom like?
that's okay.
What would we like to
Yeah,
do?
I'm going to go. Just give us.
Okay. Well, everyone, isn't that amazing? Wonderful
Okay,
people.
yes, she's ready to start the activation or anything you want to. So I'm
Okay.
going to hand the cell phone to her, that way she can.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Mariana?
See?
Yeah, kurumaka fatanahai. I'm just speaking light language at the moment, but Mariana, I would like you to do anything you want to do now, as in activation. Do you want to say a prayer? Do you want to call in the
No.
guides? Or do you
No,
want?
que me
Yeah.
voy a sentar en un lugar
No,
para meditar
she's
con
going to find a
Okay.
space where she can meditate and do the activation with you.
Okay, wonderful. So if you, I'm going to start speaking to everybody, and then you going to that place. We'll just keep you online. Is that okay?
Yes, we're going to try to keep the
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
connection online. So
Yes,
she's going to
please.
move to the area.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Wonderful. So
Thank
I'm
you.
going, as you're moving, is it okay for me to start speaking, reading some things out of
Yeah,
the, okay, wonderful.
that's
Okay.
okay.
Well, friends, aren't we blessed? Aren't we blessed to have such amazing people, such generosity and love toward us for South America's activation? I have got to say, this is an amazing dream of mine coming true. This is what I saw happening, and this is what is happening. So Mariana and Mateo are going to go to a place where, as you heard, where she will be meditating whilst we do the activation. I am going to share my screen at the moment as they get to that place, because we are working today with this being. This is the card that has come forward today. And it's no kidding, it's no doubt, it's no wonder, right? That this is the being. I'm going to try and increase it, because as they get there, they're getting there to the place where Mariana is going to meditate. Now, what do I know about South America? I've been doing some research into it. South America has got 12 sovereign states. And what I found interesting, this deck, Oracle card deck, was calling to me, but what I found interesting about it was that it has these things that look like these round circles here, right? And we've got a being here. And his alignment of the heart, alignment of the hearts with the sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of these round circles that have got different things in them. Waterfalls, mountains there again, forests, air, sea, sky, land, all of that. And this looks like a continent here as well. Yeah. In the lap of this being, golden being. And this being sits on the ground with crystals under it. And so look at the flowers. The flowers look a little bit like the ones that Mariana and Mateo were showing us. So I felt this could not be any other thing but apt for South America's activation. There's light language in this that's looking a little bit like symbols of the Aztecs or the Incas. Yeah. So South America, 12 sovereign states: Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, and Venezuela. Apart from the two dependent territories, that's Falklands Islands and South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands. And yeah, all right, so that's out there in the sea, but 12 on the land, that is South America, 12 sovereign states. Quichua is the indigenous language spoken in the Andean region. Yeah. And of course, we've been hearing now, of course, there are tribes. Kiramakoto Faranachai. I am conscious that we have got our family there in South America. They are on the ground and they are connecting with us. I want to read a little bit about this. Today we bring in the energy of the great central sun, and the golden ones of the great central sun. This being represents the golden ones of the great central sun. They are the beings of highest, brightest light imaginable, and a very pure, clear frequency is what they carry. And that is almost unfathomable in our human capacities. But these golden ones come today. And we are working today with the golden energy of the golden ones of the great central sun. As we activate South America, we are activating South America. We are activating South America for alignment of the heart, for justice, for truth, for authenticity, for the people of this land, for the high vibration of the land of South America, for unity to prevail, for Ramachai Nakoto Faranachai to Faranachai. So friends, here we are. This is the being. This is an image of the golden ones that are working with us today, bringing in the light codes from the great central sun. So before we start this activation, Mateo, Mariana, can you hear me? Can you hear me? So they are on mute at the moment because we have started the activation. So I'm going to leave it like that because Mariana is starting a meditation for us as we go into it. So everyone, as we come into the space, ya kurunakata tafaranahai. Oai makatudu maranahai namatutu dormahai atuam. We want to remember this. We want to remember that the knowledge, the history, the things that we know that comes forward are not all the truth and what of what has happened. But this is a continent that has got a peaceful nature. The people of the land are so loving. They are so amazing. They're so generous. Have you ever met anyone from South America? They have a very different energy. And that is the source and that is the core of the people in South America, of the collective in South America. So Mariana and Mateo, if you can hear me and you need to say something at this point, if you need to connect and communicate, please come in through that before we go. We just really go into the deep activation. I'm going to stop sharing the screen if you want to come in and say something. Mateo, Mariana, Rokotapa? Yeah. Just give them a few seconds, friends. We'll just give them a few seconds. Okay. So I'm just assuming that they're sitting there and that we're just going to go through and do the activation, right? So, okay, let's go for it. No way. le mau karanahe. Haele o na tika igaya unurururururahai. Friends, as we take a moment and we breathe. Ay la 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 lo 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 ki da da na 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 na. Ale kale la 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 lo kuchi fe la le 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 la ma ha to 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 ro ma ha I na kete na kete. Hi ama hu ama ha na na re na ra. Hiramakuto farana te te tarana kitomo. Friends, yamakato to faranachai na tata faranachai. Wherever you are, watching live, yimakuruto to. Look up, look up, look up. Timakati tutorona chai ta faroko totoma. Irakato toromachai la. Onde onda namarana chaya mahayama. Here nora tiera orongeam. Yekaramakuto rakita makaranaki lea oramahai. Hieramakut samare tabata tararara ngorotayam. Friends, ikara motukoro mahai tafaranakai autotofa. I am reminded that we are in the Lion's Gate. I am reminded that we are in the constellation, the sun is in the constellation of Leo. Ipaki tapaki tapoko tapaka tapaka tapokoronaka tapati kotapakaramakata. Eramakotutotokoronakayam. And our sun, Solana, Iramakotutomarakatatafarana, gets its light from the great central sun. Urukurukura makatine kitikara kuchichiligidada dutotofa. Yeah, yeah, wayana, yana, rararama. Yeah, gena, lua. No. And all the solar flashes that are coming through. Yeah, golden ones. The golden beings from the central sun are sending through their light. South America, the energy of the Incas, the energy no, it's still in the land. It is still in the energy, in the airwaves. The golden high vibrational beings from the central sun are descending consciously. Now we're bringing this consciousness. We're bringing this into the consciousness as we are doing this of the collective that are there, of the people of the South Americas. So we are bringing in the light codes. And as we bring in the light codes right now onto the land, into the air, into the sea, know that there has always been the energy of the Incas. On this land, in the vibration, in the air. And now the people get not just this energy, the people get the energy of the golden high vibrational beings for humanity, the peace-loving, angelic, wonderful, beautiful, peaceful nature of the South Americas. And what the golden high vibrational beings from the central sun are bringing in, friends, they are bringing in the awakening that is needed for the people on the continent of South America to come into the true platform of who they are, to become empowered, to stand on their truths, to stand on their authenticity, and to together contribute to the awakening of that continent, of this southern hemisphere, inadvertently of this planet. We are also bringing in the golden solar dragons. Kia makoto toro kaya, chukoronati tataranati tafaranahai. Wai, krotatata kiaraya, rokoramahai tutufam. Mahai. Ya karamakoto tofaranahai. And then we are bringing the orange gold dragons of Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron works with the energies and the dragons of the central sun. Gola madia mandora na khaina ma haitsu na khaina ma tu farana khai. Ore are na. Ola la nguru na khai. Now I would say to you, and I would say to you, beloved, we say to you, oh, beloved peaceful ones, we lullaby you, ale ale hilomachai. The reputation of this land is that which has come to the forefront by those that would have you believe different things about this amazing holy land of South America. 12 nations, sovereign states. Might have been decided by the darkness, might have been decided by other intentions, the dark intentions. Understand, everything is perfect. Today we unite. We unite the Makitu. Not that the nations have been in conflict, but we unite the spirits of the people. Arakitu kurunakaite makite. Iramakatu faranakayano kutakayata maka. Understand your power, understand your position. To the one side, the northeastern side, further on, Caribbean, remember that Atlantis is said to be in the Bahama, in the Bahama. On the other side, one of the sides is Africa, seat of civilization. Iramakat on the other side, land of the long white cloud, New Zealand, our terra, and beyond that, Australia, and below, Antarctica, land of the long white cloud, the energy of Lemuria. And then from above and below, depending on where you are, the great central sun, the light and the heat and the warmth of the great central sun. And so the golden beings of the great central sun, offer themselves to you. South America, sovereign states, sovereign people, sovereign people. Will you take Yamakuto forana, will you take the invitation? Will you receive Yamakato no maha to work with you, to activate you to your highest potential, your highest self, your highest truth. Rahaya. Yahono mahata. Irakoto namaka. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much as we come back from this. Moharanateta. And Yemakotona, just giving Mariana and Mateo time to come back. Kiaba, that is the being. That's who they look like. Marikatana. Interesting how the what looks like a planet. And if you look at the card closer, if you ever get to pause the screen and look at that card closer, it looks like what the continent is North and South America on there. The continents are South America, 4th largest continent of the 7, supposedly. We say supposedly. Yeah, because we have got bigger continents other than the ones that we think we know much about. And even the way this being sits in a heart, almost looks in a heart position, yeah? Alignment of the heart. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. Mateo and Mariana, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariana. Yamarukoto, can you turn your camera so we can look at you?
No, that's okay. Thank you.
You're okay? You're okay? Okay. We are going to respect that, friends. We love and leave you now, and I will catch you for the next activation, by the way, which happens tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. New Zealand time. The announcement will come out as to what that activation is about. So do stay tuned. And thank you so much for everyone that is supporting us. Thank you, Mariana. Thank you, Mateo. Please stay there. Don't go. I would like to speak with you after we have gone offline. If you can stay, that will be really lovely. Thank you, everybody watching. Thank you, whether you catch it live, whether you catch it later. Thank you so much. And thank you for holding space for South America. I know that it is apt. I know that we didn't have too many people on board here in the call, but hey, we had the important people that needed to be there. Mariana and Mateo, somebody standing on the ground, showing us the land, showing us the energy, showing us that second biggest empire of the Inca nation, and also of the land, just the plants, just the energy of the mountains, of that museum, or the remnants of the Inca civilization of the empire. Wasn't that amazing? So wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. Catch you next time. Much love. Namaste and namahi.